How I overcame social anxiety without medication. I did not take any drugs to overcome my social anxiety, or what used to be my social anxiety. That's what you're going to find out in this video, so make sure you stay to the end to find out the 2 steps that you can start taking today to overcome social anxiety once and for all and completely change your life. Just a little backstory about myself. I used to take so many recreational drugs that I actually caused myself to have really bad anxiety, and I could not go out without taking drugs because my social anxiety would always be at an all-time high. The drugs would actually bring it down, which makes no logical sense to me because you would have thought that that would make it worse. But it actually, it was other than if I would smoke, that would make it quite high. So I would only ever do that inside. But all the other drugs I would take at parties because that would help me socialize, hence social anxiety. When I stopped taking the drugs, my social anxiety went through the roof and I couldn't leave my house. I didn't want to leave my house. Reason being is when I would leave, I would feel like something was just going to get me. That's the only way I can explain it. And if you've ever struggled with social anxiety, you may understand where I'm coming from. Something bad is going to happen and I don't know what. I don't know what to do. Panic, fear, heart's racing, I'm sweating, mind's going everywhere, I'm overthinking. That's what it was like for me for a very long time. Until I found these 2 very simple things that you can start doing today that will change your life. So my personal belief is I don't like modern medicine personally. I believe it has a place, and I really, really do. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't. For acute conditions like broken arms, pain treatment, all that type of stuff, it can work very well. I personally do not take any sort of drugs at all because I don't want to mask my pain. I personally believe, this is my belief, that if we're feeling pain, there's a reason why that pain's there. For example, if I break my arm, the reason the pain is there is to allow my attention to go on and focus my attention on that, which allows the body to heal itself, because I don't heal my arm when I break my arm. The body heals itself. That's how it works. You get a cut, the body will scab it over and it will heal it and turn it to a scar. That's how the body works. So my personal opinion is I like to steer clear of it. Now, I'm not saying that everyone should. We all need to make our own decisions. We live in a free world, or we should live in a free world, and we should be able to make our own decisions. We're all adults here watching this video. And if you are under 18, then always, and regardless whether you're under 18, whether you're over 18, it doesn't actually matter. You should always do your own, you should always make your own decision. If you are under 18, then there obviously has to be other people's decisions in that as well. But please be aware that there's not just one way to stop pain, and medicine tends to cover the pain. It doesn't actually solve the issue. Because like I said, with most areas of science, I completely agree with, if I'm honest, I really do. I like the spiritual side of things, but also I do like the science. I like the bridge that is being connected. And you look at any modern medicines anyway, and they are derived from plants, spices, herbs, and they come from old ways of thinking before there was modern medicine, which is, in my opinion, incredible. I like the traditional ways, that's my personal opinion. And again, you have to work this out for you. But this is why I'm making this video, because I do not believe that we all have to take drugs to cure social anxiety. I personally didn't, and I've seen many other people cure social anxiety without it. It really depends to what you want to do and your personal journey, because I'm not you, and also you're not me. So I'm here to help you overcome social anxiety without taking drugs, whereas doctors will give you drugs and mask the pain. And that's what they do. It's down to you to make your decision with that. So the first thing that you can start doing, which will change your life, is daily reflection. Now, something classed as daily reflection is meditation, is journaling, is breath work, is energy work. Anything that you can do in your own time is gonna be classed as daily reflection, where you can actually sit and think. I will do another video. If it's already out, click here. It may not already be out, but if it is, click here and watch the video to understand the reasons why you should do self-reflection and how it will really help you. Again, similar with journaling, breath work, and energy work. Journaling, you're getting your thoughts out, so it's a mental thing. Meditation and journaling are sort of like a mental thing, whereas breath work and energy work, which is like Qigong, Tai Chi, all those type of practices, that's more of the body, that's de-stressing the body. So if you want to sort of split these up, I would say pick one of 2, either journaling and meditation, pick one of the 2, and then energy work or breath work, again, pick one of the 2, because one is going to be more physical and one is more mental. One is physically helping with the social anxiety, and the other is, one is mentally helping with the social anxiety, and the other one is physically helping with the social anxiety, which leads on to the second step, which is constantly learning something new. What can you actually learn that can help you? I suffered with social anxiety. I needed to learn how to be confident. I didn't know how to do it. So I had to pick up books. I had to listen to audiobooks. I had to watch videos. I had to learn techniques from people that knew what they were doing and how they could be confident. Because at the time I didn't have the skill, I didn't have the knowledge or the information. So the options that you really are books, audiobooks, videos or audios, and then live in person with people, whether that is on Zoom, whether that is anything. And that's why I do the content that I do. I've got a book coming out, so you may see it by this time this video is out. It's called Kintsugi for the Mind. Get it in the description below. You will love the book and you will change your life. I promise that, because there's also meditations with it, the meditation hypnosis tapes with it that will help you overcome everything. Remove the pain and create your future. Let go of what was, create what is effectively. That's the whole goal of it. But I'm trying to hit every place so that you can't not, there's no excuses effectively. I want there to be no excuses to make the change. I'm not saying it's easy to make change, because I know it's not, but I don't want there to be any excuses. If you read the book. If you don't read the book, watch my videos. If you don't watch my videos, work with me personally. They're the three options that you've got. And this isn't just for me, this is for anyone. If you don't resonate with me and you resonate more with someone else, then go and work with them. But the point is that you're constantly learning something. The more self-reflection you actually do and the more you learn, the easier you're gonna overcome social anxiety, because you don't need the drugs to get over it. Don't get me wrong, every situation is different. Some people feel like they do need the drugs because it is so severe, and I'm not discounting that whatsoever. This is just my experience, how I overcome social anxiety without taking any drugs, and how I am now thriving doing what I'm doing, whereas before I could not talk on camera. Now I literally do it every day and I speak to people all the time, and I do not have anxiety, period, anymore. I still get nervous, but I don't have any anxiety within me at all. And that is something that is now a reality. Whereas years ago, that was never even, it was a possibility, didn't think it could happen, but now it just is. So if you want to overcome social anxiety, if this video has helped you, please let me know, leave it in the comments. Also send me a message and we can schedule in a free hypnosis session so that you can make the shifts in your life. Other than that, subscribe.